Howdy y'all, and welcome to Jab playing Satisfactory Plus 1.0. In the last episode, we built power. In this episode, we're planning on getting our iron line up and running. And yeah, we're going to try to get everything up, well, not everything. We're going to try to get some stuff up off the ground. So the first thing we need to do is we need to climb up here and get us a platform up and going. I think a 10 by 10 a 10 by 10 is going to be a good start of what we need. It may not be quite big enough to cover everything because, good Lord, the iron line is going to have to, we're going to have to crush, we're going to have to sort, we're going to have to make iron ingots, we're going to have to make tin ingots. We're going to have to make plates, iron rods, iron wires, screws, iron sheets, and then, of course, you know, and get all that stuff squeezed through here. Oh, good Lord. Did I not give myself enough room? Hang on a second. Up, jump over here, jump over here, jump over here. All right, hang on a second. All right. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go from this to this. All right. This is we've added a 10 by 10 platform onto our 10 by 5 so far. Like I said, I may have to. You know what? Why not? Can I get another 10? Let's just go ahead and extend it out as much as I possibly can. And basically, there's a method to the madness, right? Because I do have that node over yonder, and I would like to be able to, you know, use it. The question is, all right, we're gonna have to move the hub. Yeah, we're blocking a few things here and there. Not a problem. We can take care of that in time. You know. There. So hang on a second. Yeah, this will work. The node's right here, and then we can lift it up here and do that. All right, we got a few technical issues that we need to rectify. Like I'm gonna have to move the hub, and yeah, the assembler there is gonna have to move, and you know, I'm gonna have to get my flashlight out so we can see what's going on, and I'm gonna have to clear some other stuff up over here. So here's what I'm gonna need to do. What I'm gonna need to do next is can I move the hub? Well, the answer is yes. All right, so I'm going to move the hub, and I'm going to, you know, basically, let me check my notes and everything, kind of eyeball everything over here, trying to figure out how I'm going to lay this out. Give me a few minutes. I got to get, you know, my calculator out and my graph sheet and, you know, cup of space coffee and do a little ciphering, and once I kind of have an idea how I'm going to lay this out, I'll bring you guys back, and then we'll go through it. I don't want to, you know, hem and haw and stammer and try to figure out how I'm not going to do it. But the one thing I will do real quick is here we'll put the hub there for right now. All right, I'll see y'all here in just a few minutes. All right, guys, I'm back. After doing a little planning, I had to do a little changes to the platform to accommodate what it is we're going to do, and put some splitters and some stuff down for reference points from my paper to make sure that everything will work. I think it will work. The idea is we're going to try to get 4 crushers, 2 sorters, 6 smelters in here, 8 smelters in there, 4 constructors here, and then a bunch of constructors back there, plus storage boxes. So I did go ahead and put down one miner. However, one miner is not going to be enough, but I just wanted to make sure that that we could get it on the platform, and we'll talk about the miner later. So let me go ahead and start getting all this stuff laid out so that you guys understand what my piece of paper looks like. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some crushers in, and there's one. Let me get them lined up. 2. Yo, talk to me, goose. Nudge it. 3. And the last one over here will be 4. All right. There's crushers. Let's get the sorters down. And after I get all the machines in place, we will talk about the, I'll put the recipes in. Oh, good Lord. Come on now. All right. Lock it down for just a second. Nudge it over. Will that work? That'll work. There's one there. And then we gotta get one in here. All right, let's kind of, I got the foot slightly over. Okay, it's got to line up with, yep. Okay, now I need to get some smelters down really quick. That is the back. All right, let me see. Oh, no. It needs to go like that because I need room. Okay, so there's one. There should be like 6 or yeah, I think 6. There's 3. 4. Is that one long? I don't think that one's lined up, right? Is it? No, it is. All right. 4. And I believe you are going to be the last one, possibly. Yes, maybe. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's 6. Now we need to put down 8 over here. All right, let's get this into nudging mode. Yep, there's one. And these should be a little bit easier to place. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How am I out of... I don't know how it's possible I'm out of parts. Hang on a second. One of these... Yeah, I knew this one wasn't right. All right, hang on a second. And these are backwards anyway. Yo, come here. You are all backwards. You're facing the wrong way. All right, try it again. This is why we can't have nice things. All right, yeah. All right, can I just... Are you lined up? Can I go back? No. All right, try this again. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? All right, hang on a second. I don't know how I'm out of pieces and parts already. I didn't think it would be possible, but fine. We need wire. Oh, I think I know why. Maybe that'll be enough. All right. And let's get the last one down. All right, cool. Cool. All right, then after that, we need to get a line of constructors down. All right, where are my constructors? There we go. And these should just be pretty straightforward. The question is, yeah, I can live with that. So there's one. And we just need a line of constructors all the way down this row. Yep. All right. Oh, okay. I'm like, what am I backing into? There's another one there. All right. Then I need to come over here and I need to get another line of constructors. Which, all right. Yep, you'll work there. You'll work there. And you will work there. All right, I need 4 more constructors. And then we can kind of start talking about, you know, Jab, what are you building here? So there's one. Are you lined up? Yeah, I can't tell. Now you are. 2, 3, and oh, good Lord, I can't remember if it. We'll put it on this end just to be on the safe side. I can't remember what end it was supposed to be on, but we'll put it here. All right, there's 4. All right, so let's go ahead and give them the recipes that they need. So these are going to be crushed stearite, right? So the ore is going to come into these things and they're going to crush all of them. And then after it crushes it, it's going to go into a sorter. So these are both sorting. Then after they're sorting it, we're going to take all the stone and we're going to run the stone this direction and we're going to make concrete out of it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 concretes. The ores are going to be belted into here, and these are going to make iron ingots. So we have 6 smelters making iron ingots. And we're going to have 8 smelters making tin ingots. Because we have to use all the resources that we're getting out of in between crushing and what's it? Crushing and sorting. Because if we don't, the machines will clog up and then everything will stop working. Then they're going to come into these constructors. 3 of these are going to make iron plates. And then the rest of these are going to make iron rods. I think it's 6. Hang on a second, let me double check. So it's supposed to be 2 into 1, 2 into 1, 2 into 1. Yeah, so that should be, yeah, okay. And then after that, we're gonna get a line of iron sheets being made. We're gonna get a line of screws being made. And we're gonna get a line of iron wire being made. And of course, after that, you're just like, well, we need boxes to put them all in. So let me grab the storage boxes. Nope, yeah. And let me line them up like, yeah, that'll work. So there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, good Lord. All right, I need what pipe? Not a problem. We'll make some pipe really quick. I apologize. I thought I had everything that I needed, but evidently I didn't. Well. All right, let me go get some more pieces and parts. And well, actually, before I get to pieces and parts, let's get an aerial view so that you can see what it is that I'm putting down. Right now that the sun's come out and we're not working in the dark, and I'm not running around like a chicken with my head cut off, you got a better idea of what it is that we've got. So there's the 4 crushers, goes into sorters. The sorters are going to send a rock over here to make concrete. That's going to send a tin over there to make 10 ingots. They're going to go in a box. The iron ore is going to go into these 6 smelters. Then the smelters are going to make them into all the iron things that we need. So it's going to be the plates, it's going to be the rods, it's going to be the screws, it's going to be the wires, it's going to be the sheets, right? And then eventually it's all going to be put into storage boxes. So there'll be storage boxes all down through there, and then 1 storage box down here for the concrete. So let me go ahead and get all the materials that I need to be able to make the belts and all that other stuff, and I'll get this belted up. We'll get it wired up, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, we've got just about everything belted up. So now you got a better idea of what this is going to look like, with the exception of the inputs. I do have one that's miner that's set up that we can kind of set up built in. However, we need to get another miner. So if we pull out the tool and scan, and we open up the map, there should be a pure node out here, which is what we're going to need. So I'm going to go ahead and go out there, and we'll set a miner up, and we'll run the belts back to here, and then we'll hook it up, and then we'll be able to turn it on. If you're curious to know what the power consumption on this is, we can jump down and find out really quick. I just got to hop through a couple of things really quick. We can look at power supply. Power consumption's 174. However, the 2 miners aren't hooked up, and that will add to the power draw, but we're nowhere near the 360 capacity that we have right now. And if we look at into here, into the production, it's 2.5 for the miner and 2.5 for the head, so it's 5, so that's another 10 megawatts that's going to be added to the draw. So yeah, give me a couple minutes and we'll be right back. All right, guys, I found the node. There's the tower over there, so the platform's over there. So we need to go ahead and put this bad boy down. So I'm looking for module miner, and we want to point it in that general direction. Let's go ahead and put the shaft on it. And then what we're going to do is each one of these is going to do 60, right? It says 30 a minute, but because it's pure, it'll be 60. So all I have to do is run a belt as far as we possibly can. Will it stretch all the way to the top? No, it won't. So what I'll do is I'll put, we'll put 2 poles here, and then I can put a belt on each one. So there's one, and there's the other, and then I can just basically run them out there, right? So I can kind of run out here, and we're like, all right, I just want to get to the crest of this hill, and so we can put, yeah, kind of like this, and basically make our way down there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the belts and the power poles all taken care of, and I'm just giving you an idea of how I go about it. There's multiple different ways of going about it, but for right now, this is the way I'm going to go about it. So let me get this completed, and I'll see y'all in just a few seconds. Yo, I want to give a shout out to all the farmhands out there. You guys' support and love is amazing. It inspires me to continue to make content for you guys, and you guys rock. All right, guys, as you can see, we've got the belts all the way back to the platform. All the miners are hooked up, and they're backed up. So now all I got to do is, oh, that's interesting. I need to hook all these bad boys up now. So hopefully I've got enough belts to get everything done. Yeah, there's one. Nope, not there. Dang it. 1, 2. If I don't like how these are hooked up, I can always change them later. Yep. Give me the last one. There we go. All right. And what we'll do is we'll get on this tower here and we'll see, did I make any mistakes? Is everything programmed the way it's supposed to be, and all that other good stuff? So there we go. All the ore is moving and grooving, so that's a good thing. Now the question is, will this stuff come out in the right direction or not? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead and time lapse this, and if we run into an issue, we'll fix the issue. Okay, we have a huge issue. So, yeah, these bad boys are hooked up to the wrong outputs. You know, come here. Oh, this is gonna be a big mess to clean up. Oh, good Lord. Yep, I've got the ore and, well, I've got the ores going in the wrong directions. All right, hang on a second. Clear all this. Clear that. Clear this. All right. All right. So. All right. Hang on a second. You are what? You're the 10. All right. So I'm gonna have to clear these out too. That one. All right. So the tin is supposed to go across the top. All right, not a problem. So all I have to do is hook up like this. Then go from here to there, from there to there. All right. Grab that, grab this, get one of these in there like that, and then go from there to there, and then this has to be a Mark II, and that has to go from there to there like that. All right, cool. Now the question is, do these still have stuff in them? Yep, I was afraid that that was going to happen. All right, so I've cleared that out. So now all I have to do is just hook these back up, make sure I don't have any residuals. No residual there, no residual there. All right, cool. Go from there to there. I bet there's, yep, come here. All right, go from here to there, from here to there, and then from Mark II from here to there, and crouch, let me through, and do it again. I'm missing 3 sheets. All right, can I get 3 sheets really quick? All right, hopefully this is the only issue that we run into. I'm not gonna bet on it, but we can hope. All right, let's climb back up. And oh, why is this getting all stopped up? It shouldn't be stopped up, but it is. And is it because, I bet it's because of this is supposed to be a Mark II. There, and there. All right, that should fix the issue with that. We'll come check on that here in a minute. And do you not have a recipe? You do have a recipe. Well, hang on a second. You're not seeing crushed iron. That's crushed iron. Do I have one stuck in the smelter somewhere that I don't know about? Maybe, maybe not. Hook it back up again. All right, all those are moving and grooving, so that's a good thing. Let me come check this and see if this is moving. It should be. Actually, we'll climb up onto the platform and we can look at it from there. Yo. Let's see what it looks like up here. Okay, all that stuff's moving. All that stuff's moving. All that stuff's moving. And all of this is kind of moving. I'll check on this concrete here in a little bit. Trying to figure out, it shouldn't be backlogged. Let's jump onto here and find out what the issue is. All right, they're 25 a minute, so that's 25 and 25 is 50 a minute. So a tier 3 belt should have no problems moving this. Tier 3 is coming into here. That's a tier, so tier 3, and this is what, 40? So 40 and that's 90. I wonder if, hey, you are a Mark II, and you are a Mark II, So that's splitting, half's going into here, half's going over there. I'm trying to figure out why this one's backlogged. Shouldn't be. We'll check on it here in a little bit. Let's check on everything else and see if everything else is moving and grooving the way it's supposed to on the ends. All right, so we do have iron wire or iron rods coming in at 20 a minute, iron wire coming in at 30 a minute, and screws coming in at 50 a minute. So what I did with these is I've got 4 rows of 15, right? And how this works is we climb up here and then jump over here. So I've got 15 and 50 coming in here. That's 30 going into here. 15 and 15 is coming in here. So that's 30 coming in here. So that's 60 a minute coming in here. And then the 60 a minute is being split 3 ways. So actually 20 rods are coming in here to make 50 a minute. 20 rods are coming in here to make 30 a minute. And then the last 20 a minute are going into storage. So there's those things. Now, if we come look at the constructors over here, all of these are making plates, and that's 20 a minute coming out. So that's 20 a minute going to that box. I've got 20 and 20 coming over here for 40, which is what we need to make 50 a minute of the iron sheets. And that's going into the box. And then the last 20 a minute is coming over here, which we'll use in the future for copper sheets. Do you not have a recipe? Well, crush tin. All right, maybe it had all right, there. All right, let's see how many of these smelters are clogged. Not clogged. All right, so that's moving. That's got everything it needs. That's got everything it needs. All right, so this one is clogged. So I need to clear this conveyor belt. You are also clogged. Clear that conveyor belt. You are clogged also. This is what happens when you make mistakes. I wish there was an easier way to unclog belts other than doing it this way. This is the only way I know how to do it. All right. So that should take care of that issue. So let's talk about these. What these are doing is they're outputting 18 crushed iron, or 90 a minute, 60 a minute of tin, and 40 a minute of crushed rock. And basically we've got all the iron going the way I need it to go. So these are all making iron, and if we go up to the top, it's easier to explain. So let me get up here. And I'm sorry if this is confusing. So this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and that one's all making iron. All these on the end are making tin. And then we've got the boxes over here, and then over there, that's making concrete. So we've got 2 pure nodes coming in here. We're getting 60 concrete a minute, 20 rods, 50 screws, 30. Oh, good Lord, now I'm confusing myself. rods, wire, screws, plates, sheets, plates for the future to go with the tin to make 10 plates. So it looks like everything is moving and grooving. We don't have any back. The only issue I got is all the way down on the end down there. So let's go check to see what is going on the end. Is it clogged? What's your malfunction? Or you haven't gotten product yet? Is that what it is? All right, there's one coming in. This is manifold, so it may take a minute. Yeah, the problem is it's just not getting there. So it's manifold. It will fill up eventually. So everything's going. So let me check all the boxes really quick just to make sure. Yep. All right. There's our ingots, plates, sheets, more plates, screws, iron wire, iron rods, and then if we go all the way down to the end here, we'll have concrete going. So yeah, I am very happy with the way this is working. It's doing exactly what I needed to do. This is maximizing our iron capacity for right now for what we've got. Let me get back up here and we'll take an aerial view from here. And yeah, it will keep going until the boxes fill up or something else happens, right? And I'll tell you what the other thing is that we can do is simply this. Let's go into the hub and we'll look at the possibility of the stuff. Also, I know that someone made a recommendation that I should put a storage box right here as a buffer. We could do that. I just don't have the place to do it when I laid it out, and I don't think we need it right now. We will use it in the future for something else. So if we go into here and we look, where am I looking for? If we go into the into this awesome program, right? We can unlock these awesome storage boxes. And what they have is they have you hook power up to them and they each act like an awesome sink. So if we unlock this and then change the boxes to this, then everything will completely keep moving and we'll be good to go. But in order to do that, I have to unlock tinned wire, which is, I don't know. Where is tinned wire unlocked at? Because I don't have, yeah, I have to unlock basic bronze to be able to get tinned wire. I don't have that yet. So it's something to think about in the future. But I'm not too terribly worried about it at this point. All right, guys, if you made it this far and you're not subscribed to the channel, by all means, please subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, right? Leave some comments, suggestions. Are you happy with the way things are progressing or not? What should we work on next? I'm kind of thinking about getting the copper line going next, or what's equivalent to the copper line, and getting that going, because we're going to need some of those things in the future. But at least now we have stuff that's automated, and it's going to make the base building a little bit easier. All right, guys, if I don't see you in between now and then, have a fantastic week. And as always, happy farming.